What's up, everyone? My name is Socrates101, and today we are back with a new suspect. Once again, there's an NU suspect house, and this time they are not suspecting one, but two mons at the same time. Being the first two members on the team I'm going to be using today, which are Sneasel and Galad. So Sneasel, nothing too fancy. It's Choice Bandit, Sneasel, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, Knockoff, Pursuit. Next up we have Galade. It's a sub sword stand set just to try and sub. Every now and Galade forces a lot of switches, and getting up a substitute is always nice. Maybe even an SD. Galade, well, as I said, forces switches, so this set is pretty useful. Best coverage possible is actually close combat plus knockoff. So that's what I went with. Next up we have Audino, and Audino is not your typical Audino set. I've used one Audino in the past, and this is the exact same Audino. This is a Calm Light 3 attacks Audino with Dazzling Gleam, Flamethrower, Surf. I don't really think it needs recovery because the Regenerator ability, it can switch in, it can take hits, and yeah, you can just be a nuisance to everything, really. The Audino actually hits reasonably hard. I didn't expect it to hit as hard as it does, and after Calm Mind, things bodies are dropping, and I like offensive Audino. So, next up we have Yuxi, Stealth Rocking, Size Shock, Thunder Waving, the U-turn-ish shenanigans. This is actually your Mexican Zatu, only a bit more fat, and without the magic bounce. So, we have AV Vileplume, just to like to tip it off, because usually Vileplume is like bulky with Synthesis and Black Sludge, even if it goes offensive. Moonblast is Synthesis, and these three are the exact same. But I figured, you know what, I want instant bulk. I want something that can reliably switch in on special hits, even though Audino kind of does that as well, and Mantine. But I just wanted something that was reasonably fat, and could hit hard back. So that's why I went with Vileplume, and in general it just has nice, it works nice on this team. And last but not least, obviously, we've got the Mantine going, because this is, if you've seen a video of Gargleflaw where he's using NU, he's using this guy. It's a sub-toxic, well, he usually runs Earth Slash over Toxic, but I decided to go with the mono-attacking Mantine, because it's good, and it works. Outspeed stuff, it's great. So without any further ado, because I don't want to waste a lot of time listening to me explaining the team, I'm just going to look for a battle. I'll see you when we get there. So we're back, and the opponent is using a rather similar team than we are. So we're just gonna see how we do. He's more than likely going to lead with a Mesprit, so I just kind of want to lead with a Yuxi, as he actually ends up leading with Galade. I'm just gonna hit him up with a Size Shock in case he does want to maybe go for a substitute. So I'm just going to hit something up with a T-Wave because his team is rather fast and I want to slow things down. So here we go. Galade is kind of getting neutralized. Wouldn't want to put it like that, no. I'm just going to hit him up with another Size Shock. This knockoff should not be able to kill me. And now I can easily switch an Audino right here on the next knockoff. As he does not do that, he could have gone for the, what is it called? The close combat. Jesus, can't speak right now. Maybe not the best idea to start recording at this time. Because it's early morning for me, not too bothered. Oh, he goes in a Vileplume, and he decides to go for an Aromatherapy. I'm just gonna hit something up with a Size Shock once again, as it goes in Mesprit. I don't think Mesprit can like take me out from this amount of HP, because Yuxi, as stated before, is a fat bastard. So, oh, he's gonna go Signal Beam, that's alright. That should work. And now I can go into Sneasel and just really hit something with a Choice Bandit knockoff. Don't. There we go. He was Scarf. I didn't see that coming. I was about to click Pursuit as well. But Sneasel comes in. I mean, I don't really want any of that, but don't really have a check to it. Well, I can go in Autono right here and just eat up this Ice Shard. As that barely does anything, he's more than likely gonna go on this Vile Plume right here. So I kinda wanna pull a double into my own Sneasel and just drop an Icicle Crash, or even go for another knockoff. I'm just gonna click knockoff again because he might well switch out to something else. I should have probably killed it right there. Decided against it. Now I can go into Gallade. Gallade can set up an SD if he likes. He's gonna go into his own Gallade. That's alright. I'm max speed. He could be max speed as well. I just want to get off this knockoff. As D's in my face, that actually revealed the speed tie. So I don't know why he did that. If I would have gone sub right there and I would have won the second speed tie, that would have been really bad for him. Okay, so the opponent ends up forfeiting. I don't know why, because he was actually in a favorable position if you ask me. But just gonna look for the next one and we'll see as we get. Oh, okay. Like we like instantly go there. This is a standard-ish team. I mean, he's using a Jinx. Jinx is annoying. Like really annoying, because it's gonna put something to sleep, and I don't really want anything to be put to sleep. Cause I don't really have anything for Garbodor either. Maybe this team isn't all that great. But apparently Zamrock has a lot of fans going on. Just gonna ignore the spectators real quick, and kind of feel like leading with Yuxi, even though he's gonna lead with Jinx, and I'm just gonna hit something up with a T-Wave. Maybe he misses a lovely kiss, which he does not. Sneasel takes any hit. I do think I just kind of want to U-turn out anyway. Vile Plume should be able to take anything that Samurott wants to throw its way, so it's gonna go for a Swords Dance right here, and I'm not too fussed. I mean, that hurts, of course, but this is gonna hurt as well. So we almost get back all of our HP, and I'm just gonna go for another one. So he has my Vile Plume weakened like a lot, but Vile Plume doesn't really care too much. I'm just gonna go into Sneasel. He's more than likely just gonna Ice Beam right here, and that hurts. I'm just gonna Pursuit the Jinx right here. He's gonna hang on to his Focus Sash, so that's actually reasonably good because I predicted the switch into the Garbodor. But now Garbodor is gonna set up some layers. I can always defog those away with Mantine if I want to, because I won free wins. Fuck laddering. So we have an interesting opponent. A bit of a weird one if you ask me. But I don't really have a switch in. I'm just gonna go into Mantine right here and just try and. Okay, he goes straight for the gunk shot. Not sure is not something I expected. I'm just gonna go into Vile Plume right here because it's kind of useless. And here just gonna go for. I'm just gonna ignore this guy as well because he's really annoying. So I'm just gonna fire off a Sludge Bomb right here. This should do a lot to anything that comes in. It turns out to be this guy. Yeah, he's more than likely just gonna go for Fake Out right here, because as he should. No, he actually ends up going for the return or the frustration. Hopefully I wake up after this one. then I can just go for a U-turn and go out into something that's faster and actually threatens to sting out reasonably well. Gonna go into Sneasel and actually just drop an icicle crash on whatever wants to come in. Okay, that actually does reasonable amount. Not gonna lie, the reason why I didn't go knockoff right there and actually took that risk is because I didn't want Garbodor like to come in and do naughty stuff to me. So he's gonna pull a double into Jinx, predicting a switch into something. I don't know what he predicted. I just wanted some damage on this Garbodor. Since I am Choice Bandit, I could very well do that. So there was not really any reason for me to switch right there. I could well sack Uxie right here. He's more than likely going to do it again, and I want to just get some damage off on Garbodor with something else. He's probably invested to outspeed my Uxie though. I'm just gonna hit something up with a Psyshock, which should do significant damage. Okay, Garbodor actually, that's a waste. So in comes Rhydon. That actually isn't good, because he can more than likely set up a Rock Polish if he likes. Maybe even like a. I kind of want to use Vileplume against this guy, so I don't want to go into that one. So I'm just gonna go out into my Mantine right here, as he's more than like okay. I'd speed every Rhydon. So I'm just gonna tag something out with a Scald. I really wanted to go Toxic there, predicting something, but what if he had actually gone into the Garbodor? What if he stayed in or whatever? All kind of bad stuff that could have happened. I kind of feel like switching in Vileplume right here because it kind of just takes a sleep powder. More than likely he's not going to die to anything that wants to throw our way. I'm just going to fire off a Sludge Bomb since that is my better play. 306. The only thing that outspeeds you is Sneasel, and I kind of want to just go for an Icicle Crash. Hopefully it doesn't miss. He's going to go into Garbodor, which is definitely going to get 2-hit KO'd. It actually dies. I don't think that really mattered, because it would have died to the next one regardless. Now this guy comes in. If he sets up a Rock Polish, I'm not too fussed. Maybe I'm even going to flinch him. No, that's not going to happen. Lilligant can't really do that much to me. I'm just gonna go into Audino right here, actually show off what I've got, and he's more than likely going to outspeed me though, but I'm just gonna hit him up with a Dazzling Gleam. Oh, he actually doesn't outspeed. Oh my lord, that didn't even kill. That's not great. So I just kind of feel like Dazzling Gleaming right here. I mean, the burn damage is gonna rack up, and eventually I can hit him with a Flamethrower. I don't wake up just yet. He's gonna hit me up with oh, am I choking this game away? Hopefully not. Oh boy, wake up. Let's go. So that's gonna be the game. So that's gonna be GG. So that's actually we're at 15 minutes. This guy wasn't the best sportsmanship ever. So I don't feel like my narration is on point today. I'm not sure. I'm kind of iffy about this team, and my opponents are weird, straight up weird. So this actually looks like a very good team. He has the lead Archeops, which is one of the most obvious of leads, and I don't have anything that can deal with it all that well. I'm just gonna go with Uxie, as he leads with Taurus. Actually, that's really good for me because I can get up my Stealth Rocks for free. He does have Licky Licky, which has Heal Bell, so I kind of want to force him going for that, but he actually ends up either predicting that, I don't know. But I can U-turn here. I can U-turn out of here And go into my Audino or Mantine. That's kind of the question right here. Kind of don't want to Mega Evolve with Audino yet because I want to keep that Regenerator intact. So I'm just gonna go into Mantine on the Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin is obvious, is all hell, and I can more than likely set up a substitute right here, as he stays in for no reason at all. So maybe he's AV? Yeah, he's definitely AV, so fortunately I did get the burn, and we bring him down to a low amount of HP, and now I can just fire off his Scald. I actually thought he would preserve his Sand Slash right here because he more than likely wanted to get off the spin, because now once my Uxie gets up the... Okay, so I'm faster than Gallade. He sets up a sub, which is a bit annoying. Hopefully we can get a high roll right here. There we go. So he bulks up. That's alright. I'm just gonna try and hit him with a Toxic right here because, as we've seen, my Mantine is faster, and he's just gonna sub up, and that's gonna be the end of Gallade, really. More than likely, once a knock right here, I don't think my Mantine is gonna be all that useful since he doesn't have a rocker anymore. His only special attack is Kadabra. Do I have things to deal with Kadabra? The Audino is still at full health, so if we get another crap, bit fortunate on our end, but so like it mattered. It doesn't matter, buddy. But whatever. I'm just gonna get up my rocks right here. He's gonna knock off. That's gonna hurt. This might have not been the most optimal play in the world. But since I'm faster, I can just kill it with a Side Shock. I was debating going U-turn right there, and then I realized, wait, I'm actually faster than this guy. So he goes into Archeops, which is fine, I guess. I'm just gonna U-turn on out, and just gonna go into Sneasel and actually just claim a soul right here. I do think Knockoff should be able to at least 2-hit KO like everything. This thing doesn't get thick fat, which is something I never get used to. But now I can just go into Glade and actually set up a sub of my own. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a substitute of my own. As he returns and actually kills that substitute. I probably should have gone for a kill right there. So I'm just gonna SD here because this is not gonna kill me, even though it does a lot. But I'm just gonna take something down at least to its sash. So Licky Licky's gone. That was actually the only thing that could take a hit reliably. In comes Taurus, which is obviously faster. I don't have any use for Gallade nor Uxie at this point. So I'm just gonna CC here in case he wants to do weird stuff. I almost pulled a... Nah, I didn't pull a switch to Vileplume, but I was thinking going out into Vileplume after this. But I'm just gonna go into this guy and actually start hitting stuff with Dazzling Gleams as he goes into Abra, which is actually the thing I wanted Audino to take on. So that's really good for me. Hopefully it doesn't... Well, I mean, even if he had gotten the Spidef drop, that didn't matter in the slightest. So in comes Taurus again. I'm not sure whether Taurus can kill me unless he packs Iron Head. That's different. Maybe Vileplume can take one. I'm actually banking on Vileplume taking one and then just hitting something with a Sludge Wave. Okay, Archeops is in defeatist range right now, which is just great. Now I can sack Uxie. So I'm just gonna sack Uxie as he's gonna more than likely attack and gonna die to poison, which is great. Now I can go into Vileplume right here. Hopefully can live a hit. And do something with a Sludge Bomb. I don't actually take a hit, which is rather unfortunate. And now it all comes down to whether Sneasel, Choice Bandit Sneasel, can take out... Knockoff is actually stronger. So Choice Bandit Sneasel coming through. I didn't know the calc, but this was actually a fairly good game, and I do think I kind of want to keep it at that. 20-minute video. Today is going to be a day of recording. I'm going to do this NU suspect test a lot more. Let's see where we are in the ladder right now. We are currently sitting at 1246 coil ranking. Oh, you can't actually see that. That's a bit unfortunate.